Hey guys, what's up? My name is Eric and I'm the Techy agent, and today we're taking a look at the Beast sensor, which is a sports fitness wearable for those who do strength training, weightlifting, and muscle building exercises.
So the Beast sensor has a very complicated and advanced accelerometer built into a module that can either be attached to a wristband that it comes with, or it can be magnetically attached to weights or cable machine plates and different things like that in order to measure the movement. So I'm going to give you an example here of how I used this. I turned on the app, I turned on the sensor, I hit start training, and then I selected which workout I was going to do, which was the bench press with a barbell, and then I selected performance tracking to track my progress and inputted the amount of weight that I was using. So you kind of go through a setup stage for each set that you're going to be performing. Once it's ready to go, you hit start, and then there is a countdown from 10 seconds down to 1. And when it hits 1, you can go ahead and begin performing your workout, and it will keep track of your reps, and it will keep track of other important metrics that we'll get to here in a moment. Now, one of the unique things about the Beast sensor in comparison to a lot of other wearables is that this is something that you obviously wear around on your wrist, but then you also attach it to different machines and barbells and dumbbells as you're using it, and that gives it, in my opinion, a little bit more of an accurate count. So I had no issues using this getting off on a count. I've had other wearables that I've worn before where as you're performing an exercise, it maybe counts an extra rep or doesn't count a rep, and I didn't have that problem with this, I think in part because it attaches right to the barbell, right to the dumbbell, right to the piece of equipment that you're using, and it gives it a really good and accurate count. Now, this is going to measure your wattage, or basically your power output, and it's also going to be measuring your speed. And those are metrics that you'll be able to look at later on, and I'll show you how you look at them and how you can see what's going on. But as you can see on screen right now, it's doing a really good job tracking each and every rep, and it in my experience, did a very good job just being super accurate, and that's something that can't be said for a lot of other strength training wearables that are out there on the market. Now, the one thing that this does have in common with other strength training wearables that are out there that are trying to measure power and speed for weightlifting is that there is a setup time between each and every set. So this does definitely slow you down in the gym. I would say that if your workout is typically about 30 or 45 minutes, you're going to add 15 minutes to your workout just in order to be able to accommodate using the app and using the sensor. So this isn't something that you're probably going to want to use each and every time you work out. This is something that you're just going to want to use occasionally to make sure that you are progressing as you desired. Now, one of the things that you'll need to be aware of is that there is an accessory vest that you can purchase that allow you to perform certain exercises. If you do not have this vest, it becomes harder for you to measure certain exercises like push-ups and even squats. So you'll need to buy, obviously, just the Beast sensor with the Velcro wristband for $250, but if you want to have access to the full catalog of exercises, you'll have to additionally purchase the $80 vest that comes with it. Now, the app is very intuitive and easy to use. There's only really 4 main areas. You can click Start Training. You can select for a planned workout. In the lower left-hand corner, it will let you know if you're connected to the sensor. In the lower right-hand corner is your settings. So in settings, you can select how long the pre-timer is before you begin working out. You can select kilograms or pounds for your weight, and you can select how it presents the data. When you click Start Training, you'll have access to the catalog of exercises that you can select from, and then when you select one, you'll be able to pick what kind of training mode you'll be using. Now, unfortunately, when you're done doing your different workouts, there's no area where you can look at a history or the data of the workout that was collected. So to review your workout, to look at the history, you'll have to actually log in to the Beast website, and you can select the date of the workout, and then it will open up the different exercises that you performed, and you can dive into the metrics of each of those individual exercises and sets. And there you'll be given some helpful information like the total volume of weight that you've lifted, the energy that you've used while lifting, and then you'll be able to look at each individual set and look at your different reps and which reps had more power, which ones had more speed, more strength, all of those different valuable metrics that it collects. Now, of course, the problem comes up, what happens if you want to do an exercise that is not part of the catalog? Well, you can go ahead and create a new exercise, and then it allows you to input the name and a description of the exercise, and then you can essentially kind of program the sensor to collect the data in different ways. So they have what's called a unilateral option, and that's if you're doing alternating curls, like something on one arm and then you do it on the other arm, and so you can select that option so that it kind of doubles whatever the data is that it's collecting, assuming that you're doing the same thing on both arms on both sides. You can also select what's called VBT, which is what they call velocity-based training. It's just including velocity and other metrics. It's trying to collect that data during the workout, and it gives you certain criteria of which exercises the VBT could be applied to. So, for example, I programmed in burpees, and that's something now that this will track. And now it shows up in the menu in the catalog on the app of different exercises that I can include as part of my exercise routine. So the most obvious weakness of the Beast sensor is the same weakness that I've found in just about every other strength training wearable on the market, and that is just a limited catalog of exercises, a limited number of exercises that this will accurately track. But overall, I was pleased with the performance of the Beast sensor. I really like the concept of it being magnetic and being able to attach to the different machines and barbells and things in the gym in order to track, and that's a unique concept and design to the Beast sensor that I haven't seen before, and it seems to work really well. Now, there are other strength training, weightlifting wearables on the market, and so I'm going to put a link on screen now that you can click, which will open up several other videos of some other wearables that I've reviewed in the past, and you can kind of compare this versus them to see what you like. Thanks, guys, for watching. My name is Eric, and I'm the Techy Agent. We'll catch you next time.